Thank you very much. How you going? You all right? Thanks for coming out. This is nearly the whole of fucking Adelaide. Whew, I ain't lying there. Ladies and gents, yeah, welcome to my my DVD recording. All you have to do is enjoy yourself and laugh. That's what we're here for. Even if you got a weird laugh, it doesn't matter. It's still on the fucking scoreboard in the end. All right? Doesn't matter how you got the runs, as long as they're on the scoreboard. Doesn't matter how you laugh, you know, just let it out. Don't keep it in. Ladies, don't hold on to your laugh. What if you're holding on to something else? Okay? That joy has to come out of some hole eventually. Oh, yeah. What if you're holding on to what, you know? Oh. You do. You do fart, because if you don't, you get sick. It's always the petite ladies, too. What the fuck was that? You should be proud of that. My mum farted so loud once, she scared our dog away. It's a horrible problem. She had no one to blame the next one on. Had to take one for the family. So we're here to laugh. Don't hold on to your laugh. Don't do what my dad does. This is my dad at the comedy. Like, if we're really rocking, he might get a mutley going. He might. Only on special occasions, you know. If you're holding on to your laugh, it's all those people who hold on to their sneezes. You got those friends? What, you gonna stop that with your eyelids? It's a big risk. It's gonna be bungee eye going on there. Be very careful. Let's let it out. No matter, even if you got a weird laugh, you know. I did a gig the other week. This guy laughed like this. Hey. That's like, I'll take it. As long as you mean, don't hold on to them, get into it. And if you want to heckle tonight, oh, yeah, don't. Don't. You know that, because Eric Clapton's Layla, you heard that live version? There's that dude in the live recording, you hear him go, yeah! I hate that guy. Don't be that guy. You know, my dad's in the audience tonight, and, you know, I've already called him Muttley. He is prone to heckling. You know, he once turned up at a gig, and he's turned up late, and he's gone, you can start now. It's like, you're going down, old man. You know, not even a heckle I could work with. My dad came to my show, and he yelled out, no. That was it, no. I didn't even know it was my dad at that stage. I just thought some old dude's lost it, right? You know, I tried the heckle put down, shut up, Dad. Usually you say that as a comedian. You say to an old drunk guy in the room, shut up, Dad, gets a laugh because it's not your dad. Didn't get a laugh because it was my dad. Shut up, Dad. He's come back. No. Bulletproof. So I do a long story, get the audience back on side. You know, we're moving forward. Laughs are coming, no worries, right? Then at the end of the long story, my dad yells out, he's lying! So I had to burn him down. He was getting in the way of a good show. I stopped the show. I said, ladies and gentlemen, that is my father, right? He's ruining your night. He is. He's also ruining my career. I just had to be honest with you. I know why. I know why, Dad! I told him, I know why. And I took it back. I said, back in 1979, I know why you hate me. And I know why you hate me. Because in 1979, I poked my head out of your wife and broke her. He went very quiet then. Unfortunately, my mother yelled out, he's lying! Turns out I'm adopted. Well, every cloud, I've always wanted to have a crack at me sister. Eh? Oh, come on, you haven't seen her. It gets a different reaction out in the country. The audience goes, bloody hell, mate, how old is she, mate?
Can we all have a go? Hey? Does she have handles?
What does that mean? Yeah. Wherever you go, some people, Aussie crowds I often find don't heckle because they just come to the comedy, they just sit there and they get into it. Sometimes they don't even know how to react. I've seen Aussie audiences sit there and go, I don't know, mate, what do we do? I don't know either, mate. I don't know, just stand here, don't fucking say anything, it'll make a dickhead of you. Don't move, don't laugh either, sign of weakness. You having a good night? Yeah, I'm having a great night. Yeah. You may as well be...
He's on every channel, this is fucked. Someone broke the telly. You're outside, mate. Oh, yeah, fair point. Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough being an Aussie overseas. I do my gigs out there, and I'm going back to the UK to do some more gigs. And we've lost the Ashes again. There's English people in the audience here. Congratulations, well deserved. But I think the main heartbreak here is I can't do my joke anymore. I can't, because back in the day, you'd be able to do a joke about the English say it's not fair, is it? It's not fair to do jokes about English cricket. It's not fair. It's kind of like snatching an ice cream from a retarded kid. Yeah.
Oh, give me that. You'll only drop it.
But I can't do that joke anymore. I can't. It's not fair. Do my gigs out in the UK. First time we lost the Ashes, it was like it was my fault. I get heckled, you know. The MC's going, ladies and gentlemen, your next act's all the way from Australia. And you hear the audience go, and I did a bit of nervous wee, right? Just a bit of nervous wee, right? I was holding on, right? Just a little bit come out, not too much. You're not enough to suggest incontinence, right? Just, oh, you know, girls, when you sneeze and laugh at the same time, oh, just a little bit, or I don't know, fellas, you put it away too quick. Oh, I've got to get back out, watch the footy. Oh, fuck it. Oh, you know? It happens. And not a lot, just a little bit. Not enough to even show, but enough to know, right? If we're talking amounts, probably the amount left if you shoot a Jaeger shot really quick, you know? That much. Different colour, but unless you took a sharp kick to the groin that day, but you know what I'm talking about, right? And I've got on the stage, even before I grabbed the microphone, the crowd's gone, loser! 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 The side of the stage, a lady ran up with a flag, the Union Jack, and starts waving at me, you're a loser! You're a loser! Loser! You're a loser! Loser! I'm like, lady, no. I'm clearly not the loser. Because when I left the house tonight, I didn't pack a flag. You know what I mean? You guys all put in a lot of effort tonight. You all look good. You know, some of you thought, what should I wear? No one thought, oh, better pack the flag. Tough gigs out there, man, you know. I lived in London for about 10 years. And I got mates out there I still don't understand. You know, I know it's English, but it's just the accent, you know, and especially the Cockneys like, look, mate, I'm not being funny or nothing, yeah? Right? But to be honest, yeah, at the end of the day, do you know what I mean? No. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, leave it out, mate. Leave what out? We've discussed nothing.
Oh, you're mental, mate. You're mental.
You're right, I am.
We've never shared a sentence. I just want to connect. Leave out, mate.
Leave what out? Just hold me.
No, you fucking lost it, mate. You've lost it. You've lost it. Good old Aussie audiences. I love you. Because you come and you watch a show, you know, you get into it, but also, this is why live comedy is so spectacular in the fact that you never know what's going to happen. You know, 1 minute the show might be funny, the next minute, oh, meltdown. And it's awesome to watch. It's not awesome for the show, but it's awesome to watch a comedian lose it on stage and just fucking go blank. Why? Because it's not you. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, what's going to happen next? Is his head going to explode? Maybe. I'm gripped. But seriously, up here, you know, when I go silent or when I cage up or when I melt down, there's nothing worse than dying on stage. It feels horrible. There's no true way to describe it. It's kind of like your stomach folds in half, grows an ass and shits in your soul. And that's no one's Tuesday. You know? Even if you have the most supportive partner in the world, which I do, you know, they can't fix that. It's like, what's wrong, darling? It's like, it's still in there. Make it go away. So let's get into it tonight. Let's have some fun. Let's laugh out loud. If you're going to heckle, mate. I got heckled the other night in Brisbane. Right, this guy, I was going at my dad. I'm going to do a story about my dad. I've got my dad. Some guy goes, your dad's a homosexual. Right? And it was just the timing, right? He's not, because I'm here. Oh, that's no real guarantee, but still, just got to take my word for it. I gave the guy his round of applause because he liked it. He's gone, your dad's a homosexual. And I'm like, yeah, all right, sir, that's excellent and accurate because you actually got the, you know, you pronounced it correctly. It is homosexual, you know. Most Australians would say homosexual, but you, sir, have clearly spent a lot of time with that community. He's then yelled out, you're shit! I go, well, you know, sir, you flick it off your dick every morning. I went home and told my wife that story. She says, you're homophobic. She had a point. There's a spider above my head. Fuck. Plan that. You wait and 20 minutes when my fucking spidey senses kick in. I'm gonna take this gig to a whole new level. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, thanks. That's a nice tip-off. What did you do on Tuesday night? Oh, I went and saw this guy up top stairs of the Ark. What did he do? Oh, he ate a spider. Was he funny? Oh, I don't fucking care. He eats insects. That's awesome. Oh, it was a fucking redback too. I hate redbacks. It's the aftertaste, you see. It's just... Ah, she'll be right. Yeah. Man, that's... Or maybe that's my dad. My dad's up there with a box of fucking spiders going, go down there. Get down there, fucking get down there. Fucking throwing fucking blowflies so they chase them. Get down there. Yeah, fucking deal with that. Jeez, I've dealt with some weird things in my life, but, you know, spiders coming down at you. You know, the front row, I've checked you all out. Lovely, no worries. Usually the front row is a bit of a trouble for me because, you know, it's just, you go, okay, all right. Story, right? I did this kids show, seriously, right? I did a kids show and I changed the material up a bit. You know, obviously it's not Jaeger, it's Ribena, right? You know, I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot, right? Hey? Yeah. So I'm coming out on stage, we're going to warm it up for the kids, right? And in the front row, there was a grandpa, right? And I thought, okay, do some grandpa jokes, get the crowd whipped up, work the kids show around grandpa. I've come out and gone, oh, grandpa, it's grandpa, boys and girls, it's grandpa, oh, grandpa. Gone to shake his hand, no right arm.
What do you do there? You know, you can't just cancel the greeting, can you? Ah, the fuck is that stumpy thing? Jesus. You know what kids are like? They love that shit. They're like, oh, look at his arm. Ask him how he lost it. I'm like, shut up. Touch it. No. I'm freaking out because I still haven't said hello to this veteran yet. You know, he's got his hand out there going, fucking deal with that, mate. And I'm like, I end up going, grabbing the knuckly bit and going, oh, right. That's not the worst bit. The worst bit was I had 2 more shows to do that day and I'm freaking out now, right? I've got a simple mantra in my job and that's be funny. Be funny, Mick, be funny. It's what you do, just be funny. But it changed that day to look for arms, man. Look for arms. How hard is it to spot a pair of arms? Fucking look for arms. So let's just say my next gig, fuck being funny, I'm just looking for arms. Come on stage, good evening. Look, arms, 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 arms. No worries. This time, lovely lady in the front row, I've gone to say hello, if not anything to put the hex right in my head, right? I've gone, hello, love. Gone to shake this lady's hand. Nothing. What was it this time? She had both her arms. Huh? I move a bit closer. I step on her guide dog. I cancelled my 3rd show. You know, fuck that. Like, oh, what next? You know, if this is the way my day's escalating, what next? Some dude abseiling out of the ceiling in a wheelchair to piss in my eye? I've checked, these crafty fuckers have the access these days. So I did what any clever person would do who's having a bad day. You go to the casino. You put some money on yourself and see if you can't be a broke fuckwit as well. But first, to make sure you do that, you get drunk, don't you? But I hated myself that day, so I got drunk on light beer. Don't do that. Don't do it. There's no point. You're getting the job half done, but takes more to do it. So you're just sitting there, you're not even drunk, you're just disappointed and bloated, just going, You know, you turn into your uncle at Christmas, you know, you got the confidence for the stories, but they're just shit. You know, I'm walking up to strangers in the casino going, funny, you didn't last. I had a shit of a day. Elizabeth got up, so I didn't have an arm. No. What's that? My eye. You don't want to know what happened to my eye. Where's the roulette table? So I'm having a shocker of a day. I go to the roulette table, and I usually just play the columns, you know, the 3 columns there, you spread it, but this time I'm just going a coin toss. I want to know, right? You know, heads or tails, red or black. I'm putting my money on black, and I'm a bit drunk. I'm calling my bet. You know, I've had a bad day. I put my money on black, and I go, come on, Wesley! Come on, Wesley Snipes! And everyone looked at me like I took a big turd on the table, right? And you know when you're drunk and you try to backpedal, it's no good, is it? You fall off your bike and cut your leg. So I realised what I've said and I backed up with, oh, yeah, right, I'm not a racist. Which is never a good start to any sentence, is it? If anyone opens with that one, look, I'm not a racist, sit down, get a pen, it's going to be fun. You go, fuck, what is it this time, Grandma? She's going to go wild. Better get out the old calligraphy set. So I'm just there. I'm going, look, seriously, I'm going to explain this. You guys heard me say, Wesley Snipes. Now, there's a perfectly good explanation for this. Wesley Snipes is an actor. Right? You know that. He's also a black fella. He's not pretending to be a black fella. He just is. Wesley Snipes in film Passenger 57. Passenger 57 is one of my favourite films. I have it listed in my collection under A for a good film. Wesley Snipes, every good film has a catchphrase, doesn't it? It's a good film, catchphrase, Wesley Snipes in film, always bet on black. So that's it. Quite simply, I say, Wesley does it. It's good for Wesley, it's good for me. So I say, Wesley Snipes. Still, no progress, right? The pit boss has come up to me, he's got, mate, no, yeah, no. This is the Melbourne Crown Casino. We don't tolerate any kind of racist behaviour here. I'm giving you 2 more warnings. Two, that's a fucking bargain right there. 2, I can cut loose. I can spread the wings. 2 warnings, I can get stuck into those filthy Greeks. Which was a shame because they took me seriously, which was fucked because now I only had 1 more warning. It's so very Australian too. Come on, mate. Now there's racism. And there's racism. Have a couple more goes. Good luck with it. Knock yourself out. But don't get the blackfellas involved. There's too much paperwork for the government. Okay? Okay. What's that, mate? Sorry. No, mate, we don't like that word. No. So now I'm drunk, I'm angry, I'm broke, and I have 1 more warning. So I spin up. I put all my money on black, and I start going loose, right? I go, come on! Come on, Wesley! Come on, Wesley! And 13 come up. 13, yeah. Unlucky for some, unless you're betting on black. And black, I've just gone, come on, Wesley! Hey, Wesley, live! Wesley, live! Wesley, live! And I knew I went too far, right? Because a little lady tapped me on the shoulder, and as I turned around, she went, you're too loud. I didn't know what to do. So I snatched her son's ice cream and fucked off. You know, I've got my wits to fall back on, but I don't have my muscles. You know, I'm not a tough guy, but I can scare you. I can look tough, but I'm not tough. Doesn't matter how you look, it's just how you present yourself. So if you know another language, that's an asset. You know, I speak a little bit of Italian. It doesn't matter what you say in Italian. If you put it out there in a certain way, you can look tough. Check this out. Doesn't matter what you say, I can look tough. It's any old Italian, you can just go, El pesce rosso, el pesce rosso, el pesce rosso. The red fish. No one's going to fuck with crazy fish guy, are they? You're going to have people on the back foot immediately, unless you're at the fish market and you just get a red fish. So you got to pick that place, right? If that ain't got them backing off, you need to take it up a notch. You need to look them in the eye and say, Dove la mia cartella? Dove la mia cartella? Where is my pencil case? Where? No one's gonna fuck with crazy stationery guy, are they? Dove la mia cartella? So you don't say that in a news agency, because they'll give you a pencil case. But then you just put your fish in that pencil case and you keep walking. You got to front out. You got to look tough. If someone corners you again, you need to take it up a notch. You need to say, "È vietato toccare il nonno! È vietato toccare il nonno!" It is forbidden to touch Grandpa. Oh, yeah. It's gonna fucking shut the house down there. Yeah, not only is that effective weaponry, that's also good family politics. You know what I mean? You can't just walk in there, hey, Gramps, how you going, mate? You good, mate? I'm just gonna touch you up. Hey, oh, fuck, it's a bit warm down there, isn't it, mate? Bit warm. That's right, my first and only scrotal joke for the DVD performance, ladies and gentlemen. Scrotal. Very easy to track an old man through the desert. Isn't it? Leaves a particular trail, doesn't he? It's like left foot, right foot, and it appears he has a tail. Oh, that's not a tail. And he's right-handed. Yeah. Almost for the wankers in the audience. Well done there, bro. Get amongst it. Get amongst it. Just how you use your words, you know. I'm not a tough guy, but I can look tough, you know. Accents are fucking hilarious, you know. You can even sound more charming in a certain accent. Australian accent. How you going, girls? You all right? You love it? Yeah, well, you going for a big night, girls? Yeah, fucking... Hey, what are you girls doing? It's like, I'm walking faster. That's what I'm doing. There's a Scottish accent now that, ladies, right? You know, you dig the Scottish accent? Sean Connery, there's the case in point right there. Dude's 90, you'd still jump on him and give him a crack. Which is strangely the noise he'd make if you did. Ooh. Doesn't matter what you say, Aussie boys, if you can work out a bit of a Scottish accent, you can, you know, it works. Just trust me. It doesn't even matter what you say. You can just go, all right, lassie, how you doing? Aye. That's good. I happen to notice you're wearing trousers. Aye. Trousers. That's good. I like trousers. You know, trousers speak to me. Do you know what your trousers are saying right now? Shh. It doesn't matter. You know, that's what, fuck, man. That's a good trouser yarn. Doesn't work if you're Aussie. Get out, love. Nice jeans. Whip them off. I'm going to have a squiz at your box. There. Have a look at it. There, have a look. Get a stick. There. Oh, fucking hell. Looks like a lizard. It does. Hey, come here and have a look at this. Oh, I'm having a squiz at her box. Yeah. It's a strange accent, you know. I know I was picking on the British before for, you know, taking the accent, you know. I don't understand how Londoners sound, which is rich coming from an Aussie, right? But I can only talk that nonsense because I've been to South Africa and I've heard what they've done to the English language, you know. They've taken it and bent it over and fucked it with a Dutch dick. I got sharp in the way I talk. I'm going to penetrate you right now. It's like, what the fuck is that? It's not a relaxing accent, you know. You know, ladies, imagine your dream boat, you know, imagine him now, you know, and add to it genuinity. He's loving, he's honest, he's real, he's upfront, he's your man, but then give him that accent. You'd have your work cut out, wouldn't you? My darling, I need you to know this. My darling, I have been watching you for some time now. You creepy bastard. What are you doing in my garden? I want to build my life around you. Sounds like you're putting up a fence. You're creepy. I gigged in Johannesburg and I made a mistake. I walked home from the venue. You don't do that. You don't walk anywhere in Johannesburg. You don't even drive anywhere. You send your friend's car first so they get jacked. Don't get me wrong, I miss them. I'm still here. I didn't know. I was walking past the township until a car pulled up. This guy goes, "Bro, what the fuck are you doing here? Do you have any idea where you are? You're crazy, man. Do you have any idea where you are? Get in the car, man. You get killed. Do you have any idea where you are?" It's like, I have no idea what you just fucking said. What is that language, man? You're going to have to help me out. I don't speak prawn. Anything you can say with a large syllable quotient sounds quite strange in a South African accent. Coronary heart disease. You can sound sinister in a Scottish accent. It doesn't even matter what you say as well. You know, you can be sexy, East Coast, Edinburgh. If you want to be sinister, I'm talking West Coast, Glasgow. Say, see you, man. Fucking see you, by the way. See you, man. It's like, yeah. Well, I'm going to use you as a cloth. It's like, it doesn't fucking make sense, but give me some tissues, I'm nervous. And I've done some gigs in Glasgow, man. That's a hardcore place. This kid sat in the front row, right? He had both of his arms. But he was eyeballing me, man, like he wanted to fight. Like his 8-year-old, just going, ah! Ah! Even his freckles were pointing at me. Fuck you! Like, fiery red hair, freckles. Fuck you! 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 You could pick him up and use him as an exfoliant. Huh? Rough little fucker. And he was sitting with his parents, so I had to be careful, they were probably armed. Right? What's your name, little fella? He's gone, Michael! Ah! Bing! He grew a horn. That can't be good. Huh? I made a mistake, right? I gave him the microphone. I've gone, here you go, Michael. Tell us, wee man, are we here to have fun tonight? He's gone, I love you. Oh, no, man. I'm going, tell us, little fella, what's the worst swear word you know? I forgot I was in Scotland. Like, he's just snatched this chance. And you see the Rolodex of potential filth kick off in his head. It's like... no. Maybe. And he went with the word, it wasn't a bad choice. He went with the word, fuck. Not bad, right? His mum snatched the microphone. Michael, you're from Scotland. You know full well you can say cunt. Mum said it first. You know? Mum said it first. And that is the common misconception there. Mums can't be hardcore. Yes, they can. Mum's in the house. Yeah, just a couple of like, fucking don't make me yell out, mate. I've been working after you bastards all day. Just come for a laugh. I can get on with the show, dickhead. I'm a mum. Been working hard. Don't involve me. Power to you, mums. You know. You make us. You teach us. You build us. Of course you can break us. Can't argue with mum. Because there's no logic to work against. Seriously, well, why even bother? How would you tackle this one? Don't use the toilet, I've just cleaned it. I've still got to go. I appreciate all your hard work, Mum. But I've got some work I need to do right now. Well, you can't use that toilet. Why? Is it broken? No, I just cleaned it. Well, now's a good time to use it. I've just cleaned that toilet. It's like, Mum, look, appreciate all your hard work. You made the house what it is. You made me who I am. You've made the food that's made me who I am. I want to shit in your house. Can I please use the toilet? No, I've just cleaned it. It's like, well, my room is filthy. Can I shit in there? Just where you lose the argument. Same lady, same issue. Mum, oh, that looks nice, you know. She's unpacking shopping. I'll have one of those. No! Do not eat the biscuits. Don't eat those biscuits. I just bought them. I thought, well, now's a good time to eat the biscuits. They're new, they're at optimal enjoyment level. That's what they were made for, Mum. Do not take that away from the biscuits. It's their time, Mum. Let them shine, Mum. I want to eat the biscuits. I just bought them. When can I eat the biscuits? You know, they don't have a used now date. When do they stop being new? Got a packet of old Tim Tams in the pantry, just all manky, going, fuck, bro, eat me. Fucking eat me, mate. Look at this. This bloke's been through puberty. I can't eat biscuits with hair on them. Now, I did that joke once in the United States. Did it in New York City, and the gig was going fine until I had to change one word. I couldn't say biscuit, I had to say cookie. You think, fine, biscuit out, cookie in, yeah? Same joke, Changed the whole meaning of the joke. I didn't know that cookie meant something else. Cookie was a slang reference. I didn't know that cookie also represented the lady place, mate, the secret garden, the flora, the vajayjay, we've all got different names for it, that's the cookie. Now the joke means something quite different. My big closer, my big good night in New York City was, I can't eat a cookie with hair on it. Tumbleweeds, which are rare in Manhattan. Huh? Stone silence, except for one big dude in the middle of the crowd. He stands up and goes, oh, you hear that shit? I'm going to Australia. No idea what he's talking about, man. I'm backstage, he comes in, kicks down the door. Why, boy, you got to tell me more about that cookie. I said, yeah, sure, man, biscuit, cookie, I eat cookie all the time. Oh, you nasty. Called his mates over, get your ass over here, check out the white boy, motherfucker, eat cookie all the time. I'm like, yeah, man, my boys get together. You know, he goes, tell, for real. I said, yeah, man, we could easily munch through a whole packet of cookie. You mean to tell me you get your cookie in the packet? I said, yeah, sure, man, we seal ours in foil. Sometimes we stuff our cookies in jars. Oh! Kinky motherfucker. Shit going on in the stage, yo. You know, I'm just going, yeah, man, cool, where I live, right? When we get a north wind, it pushes the fumes from the cookie factory over my house. Now, he lost his fucking mind. He's like, oh, hell no, this is some bullshit. You make cookie, you wrap that cookie up in foil, you stick that shit in jars, you munch down, and I'm going, yeah, that's right. Long story short, I got a 6'10" black dude living at my house in Plimpton now. My mother's thrilled. Hey, I've got a bloody mother. Yeah, bloody hell. Mums can be hardcore. My mum shut me down the other day, like hard out, full on, pointed at me and all, like called me Michael. Yeah. Yeah, that's business time right there. She's gone, Michael! I went, ooh. So did my bum, ooh. Michael, pointed at me, and I'm like, oh shit, this is going to be real, right? And she's pointing at me. Michael, you are a wanker. With the hand movement and everything, man. Michael, the point, and then the mime. You are a wanker. And I'm like, don't do that. That's weird. It freaked me out. Everything slowed down to... It's weird. Why? Because I got a 56-year-old woman going, you're a wanker. And I just laughed. I've gone, stop it. Made her angry. You are a wanker. You are a wanker. And I'm like, Mum, that's not even how you do it. Oh. That is how she does it. Boys, nothing will shut you down harder than seeing your mum mime the way she whacks your dad in your face. And quite ferociously, I might add. She's fucking right into that shit. Full on, man. Here's me thinking my dad's limp was due to his gout. Turns out Mum's a monstrous Mons basher. That's right. She did have a point, though, ladies and gentlemen. She did. She was right. Yes, I am a wanker. Yep. I get into it. I'm good at it. I had one today. Because I'm worth it. That's right. I often find sometimes audience members don't like to hear about masturbation. I often find there are people who either haven't done it recently or people who are bad at it. And I'll say to you, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with doing it. You know, something that you discovered, you perfected, for you, for free. You know, get into it. Not now. There's a time and place. You know, don't just go, yes, I feel liberated. Oh, the tram. No. No. Pick your time and place because it's all right to do it. It's just not good to get caught. It's poor form. It's funny if it's not you. But I know how it feels. I've been caught 14 times. Overall, so that's all right. You know, I've been doing it 17 years. That's some stealthy shit going on right there. Been caught by my mum, been caught by my dad, I've been caught by my sister, I've been caught by my dog. Now, a lot of people think that doesn't count. It does, man. An animal looked at me like I was an animal. My dog Susie, pedigree black Labrador, just walking in to do the loyal checkup. Let's just say she heard fighting noises. Her master was being furiously bashed. And she's walked in, she goes... Well, I'm not going to stop, am I? Huh? Who's she gonna tell? Everyone? It's a dog. She never looked at me the same from then on. It was a tainted relationship. Got caught by my sister. That's a horrible scenario. Penis in one hand, my high school yearbook in the other. I went to an all-boys school. I think that's bad. I got caught by my dad once. Boys, you don't be caught by your dad. Why? Because what's he going to say? Ah, you're doing it all wrong. You know what comes next? Just give me that. It's like, no. Go away. Hangovers, man. Hangovers are for quitters. If you just push that little bit harder, you're still pissed the next day. Hangovers started disagreeing with me, man. They did. I get weird hangovers. You know, the ones you wake up and you're not sure if you're hungry or horny? Yeah, that one. Oh, but... Hungry, horny. What if I saw a donut? You'd have to make a decision pretty quickly. Because if you eat it, it's gone. And if you fuck it, you don't want to eat it. It's not even a donut anymore. After you fucked it, it's just 4 squash bits of cake. Most mornings I wake up, cinnamon all through my pubes. I'm a lonely man. There's only so many ways you can fold a doona to represent a person. 7. And only 3 of them are girls. So welcome back, ladies. You just go, oh, fucking hell. You know, and whiskey in particular. You wake up the next day and you think, fuck, I could potentially take over the world. If everyone would just shut the fuck up. You know? Spirits the next day, nightmare. Every fart a risk. Don't get me wrong, you want to do it, you're just not confident. You know what I mean? Oh, too warm. Those of you that have been there, you'll know. Those of you that haven't, take my word, do not check. Assume the worst. You've still come out in front. Don't do what I did. Just doubled my problems now. And then you panic, don't you? Go, oh, God, you tripled your problems. If that's not enough to confirm it, yeah, I am a dickhead. It's getting a bit harsh on the streets too. Not just people on the booze anymore. People are firing up. People are fucking on the gear. People on the meth. People on the ice. People on the fucking goey. Nah, man. Nah, man. Nah, man. Nah, man, I'm not on the gear, eh? Fucking tired. Nah, man. Not on the... The fuck you looking at? I'm looking at your jaw, sir. I'm looking at your jaw. How does it do that? It did a lap of your head. You seen these people? Complete denial. Nah, man, I'm not on the gear. I'm fucking itchy, though. Think I'm allergic to wind. Never approach anyone who's on a methamphetamine. They're not very reasonable people. For starters, they've found you and asked, what the fuck are you looking at? It's like, I was just perusing this article on legumes. Go to sleep, you pale fuck. Never say that to someone on the gear. They're not very reasonable people. Why? Why do people do a drug like this in Adelaide? Why would you take a drug that keeps you up longer in a city with fuck all to do in it? why these people are so fucking angry, man. You know? That's why these people are so angry. They've run out of shit to do. Like, right, Sudoku, done. Fucking... Fuck! Let's fucking smash shit. Let's go and fucking stab an emo. Oh, come on. It's what he would have wanted. Emos, I don't get them and I don't want to. Why would you commit your subculture to an emotion? And why? If you were to pick an emotion, why would you pick a shit one? You know, what are you guys all about? Oh, essentially we're about, well, why don't you be more, Nah, we're going with, well, that's fucked. Just want to grab someone by their fucking fringe. Finish your haircut! That's why you're so sad, you can only see half the world. Don't judge me, man. Oh, judge you? Pull up your pants, you spastic. We're not a subculture, we're a movement. Well, move out of my way, Smiley. I hope someone bought you a pocket knife for Christmas. That might have been a bit too far then, you know. After all, making fun of emos at a comedy gig. Because let's face it, there's fuck all chance of them being here. Not really their thing, is it? Comedy, kind of like kryptonite for those frowny fucks. Emo at a comedy gig, I got more hope of finding a goth on a surfboard. That'd be a funny sight, wouldn't it? Imagine that. Big, tall, lanky dude, pale, leather wetsuit. Hello. Fuck, man. What are you doing here? I'm here to scare the sharks. Fuck, man, that's gonna work out well for you. You were terrifying. Thank you. You know, it's a book, can't always be judged by its cover, you know? And I learned this the other day, right? I saw this massive, big doorman, this huge guy, this big kind of warrior-looking dude, this big Maori fella. And he was just there, around the corner of this nightclub going, nah, man. Nah, I'm okay. Fuck off, man. I'm okay. Nah, man. I said, fuck off, I'm stop being emotional. Be okay. You know, bro, a lot of people think just because I'm a big cunt, it means I don't have feelings. And that hurts. I think that's awesome, man. You've got a particular culture, like this warrior. This guy is 6'8", 3 foot wide, who can get away with talking like this. Because let's face it, if you're that big, you can talk however the fuck you like. You can do whatever you like. It's like, hey bro, tomorrow I think of going to work wearing a pink tutu and a purple wig. Why? What the fuck not? Good point. People go, man, you've got that Maori accent down pretty well. How'd you do it? And I said, practice. Outside of New Zealand. And if you want to learn, all you need to do, my main tip, if you want to talk like a Maori, all you need to do is not start your sentence too high. Because you'll run out of breath to finish it. That's what I said. I always enjoy doing that bit, and at the end, you don't hear a haka start up. You go, fine, I got away with that again, that's fine. Yeah, man. You know, we should give the Kiwis a bit more respect. Do you know they celebrate Anzac Day for us? You know that? Oh, that's fucking good, isn't it? You're the first Aussie audience to ever laugh at that joke.
You guys got, oh, he knows. Like I did that in Sydney on Anzac Day. They're like, you're a fucking idiot, mate. Then the next year I did it in Auckland on Anzac Day, and you just hear this, oh, bro, we're gonna fuck you up, eh? Look at him, man. We're gonna use him as a big scratcher. It's the kind of thing that you lose sleep over, you know? It's nothing worse than staring at the ceiling going, just go to sleep! Why can't you sleep? Because you're yelling at yourself. Just go to sleep, but you can't because now you're overtired, aren't you? You're overtired, which is a fuck scenario because the very thing you need is preventing you from having the thing you can't have. Even that doesn't fucking make sense, and that will keep me up tonight. You know? You're sitting up there and your brain's too tired to entertain you, but also too awake to go to sleep. So your brain's just trying to, you know, there you go, look, how about this? No, shut up, dickhead. Oh, what is this? It's just like that fucking annoying mate. You go, okay, man, just come over, but shut up. Yeah, shh. Like your brain is trying, don't get me wrong, but it's you. And if you say to yourself, look, mate, if it wasn't you, I'd fuck us off. Your brain's just doing shit to you. It's like, hey, man, you've got a grey phone. Go to sleep, dickhead. You're boring us. You like ferns? Don't you? Then your brain will drop a question on you you'll never answer. Stupid shit. It'll keep you up for a year. Stuff like, hey, Mick. Yeah. You know the rubbish tip? Yeah. How it has an office? Yeah. Does that office have a bin? I don't know. Does it? You end up having a meltdown, don't you? Meltdowns are fun when it's not you. You ever seen someone have a meltdown? It's awesome. That's why I like going and watching open mic comedy. Because you get to see the future of stand-up comedy, but you also maybe, just maybe, see someone lose their mind. It's fucking awesome. To see someone just crack, it's spectacular. You know, I had a meltdown. I had a meltdown in KFC. Yeah, you can't pick the time when you're going to have a meltdown. Just for legal reasons. I had a meltdown. I had a meltdown at the Dirty Bird. You know that restaurant, right? The one that they have someone military heading it up. Yeah. That chicken restaurant. With the 13 secret herbs and spices. You know why they're secret? 7 of them are illegal. That's right. I used to work in that fucking place. I did. I used to work at the Dirty Bird for 7 years. You know, and I'll tell you, it's a horrible place. I got a fungus from just putting the chicken juice in my ear. Don't ask me why I was putting it in my ear. That's not the point. It's horrible stuff. I ate the staff meal every other shift and I grew tits. That was all well and good when I was a teenager and I was lonely, but I'm married now and I don't need them. I even tell the kids, don't eat the Dirty Bird. Chicken's bad. Chicken's bad for you. It's full of hormones. And boys and girls, if you don't know what hormones are, you know every now and then when mum will just go, psycho, for no reason at all. That's in the chicken. So here I am, years later, just getting on with my life, you know. I've just had a bad day or a bad week, a lack of sleep, and I end up having a meltdown. All I wanted was a Works burger. That's all I wanted. You know how the Works burger is. You know, you got your buns, you got your greens in there, you got the mayo, your cheese, your pineapple, the headline feature. Bit of ham in there, the chicken fillet. It's your Works burger. There's a picture of it right there in the restaurant. And I went in there and I asked for my Works burger, nothing else. You know, I said, just a Works burger, man. It was a bit edgy already. Just a Works burger, man. Okay. Don't need a bag either, just need it in the hand.
It's edgy, right? And he put it in my hand, and I thought just for once, I'd unwrap it. I'd unwrap it, right? And I'd unwrap it and look at it, and look, I'm good with my words, right? But the burger was fucked. It was. I just looked at the burger, I looked at the sign, I looked at the burger, I looked at the picture, I looked at the burger, looked at the sign and the picture, I looked at the dude, looked at the dude's name tag, looked at the burger, looked at the picture. Felt the cogs in my head tighten. And I just started gurning, going, oh, I'm gonna have a fucking meltdown. I looked at the picture, I looked at the burger again, I looked at the dude, looked at his name tag, looked at the picture and the burger and the sign, and I just, the lettuce! The lettuce goes on the top, Travis! The lettuce goes on the top, what the fuck is wrong with you? The fuck is wrong with you, Travis? The lettuce goes on the top. Look at the picture, look at the burger. Does it look the same? No, it doesn't. The fuck is wrong with you? Hey, bro, you might hate your job, but you don't have to hate my lunch, Travis. The lettuce goes on the top, you rotten little cunt. And he's like, sir, just turn it upside down. Wasn't getting enough sleep. As I passed the stage where, you know, my brain was asking me questions, I went to that ultimate stage of the evening when it just turns into morning. You can't even decide when it's morning anymore. Who decides for you? The fucking birds. It is not morning until I have slept. Shut up, bird! You realise you're yelling at something with feathers. You have issues. And then you start laughing in bed because crows are funny. They are, aren't they? The crow sounds like an old man just laughing at people for falling over. Bob Hawke ejaculating. I heard a crow make itself laugh the other day. Yeah. It said something, it listened to itself, and then enjoyed it. As it went, Funny bird. Goth. How do you do that whistle so well, Mick? Because I fucking listen to it every fucking morning. I hate pigeons so much I learnt Latin. Peck my dick, Columapalambus. You are a shit bird. You are. If you're going to keep me up for hours on end, get a new tune, bro. Change it up. Isn't cutting it for me. Rather listen to AM radio. And you start feeling the brain tighten up again. You start going, oh, nah, don't build the machine. You designed one. And you think to yourself, it's a bird. It's just communicating. Let it go. It's what it does. It's what it does. What's it doing? Essentially, that bird is going, are you there? Are you there? Is anyone there? Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Is anyone there? Are you 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 there? No! And they're not coming because you're a shit bird. You insipid feathered fuckbag. Die alone and become my pillow. I hate you. Doesn't mean that bird isn't clever, though. That bird knows. Because all night, then it will stop, won't it? To give the impression that it may have just fucked off somewhere. But nah, he's now there with a mate going. He's managed to con the mosquito that's been fucking you over for a week into being his mate. You know that mosquito? It's not even flying past your head. It's tricking you. That mosquito likes nothing better than seeing someone just go, oh, sounds close. I'll get him one day. I'm tired. Pigeon, mosquito there. The mosquito who's now the size of a fucking sparrow because you thought yourself, let it go. Huh? It's this big, can't do much harm. You were wrong. The mosquito's just fucking chowed down on you all night. You wake up in the morning full of holes. You look like a human Chiquito bar. You're covered in scabs. This mosquito's like, good morning, mate. I tried some of your claret last night. 79, a good drop. Now, where's your cat? This pigeon's poised. You're ready to have a meltdown, aren't you? Oh, it's like, I will fucking climb up there, Colin. Because you've nicknamed the bird now, haven't you? You think it's gone, but nah, he's there with the mosquito eventually. And you go, ah! I'll get up there, Colin! I'll catch you! I'll cook you! I'll fucking eat you! I will shit you on an aviary! Remind your friends never to come back here, Colin! And the neighbours don't know who Colin is. Oh, they know someone gets horribly abused every morning at 3:45. Police turn up. Right, where's Colin's? Like, I don't know, he flew away! Officer, do you know if the rubbish tips office has a bin? No. Horsey? We just need to be calm. We need to listen to each other and listen to ourselves, you know? Especially Australians, you know? We're becoming too Leighton Hewitt for our own good. Yeah, yeah. He's awesome. Don't get me wrong, Leighton Hewitt is awesome. But you just sometimes gonna go, dude, shut up. It's all right, we know. Just calm it down. Because Australia, we are world class, but you know, sometimes we just need to shut up. We need to be more like the Kiwis. You know? They just do their work, they get on with it, and let that talk for them. I learned this when I was in Queenstown. I'm on the Shotover River. 18 inches of white water. I'm in a 1-ton jet boat on this adventure ride. You know, it's a red boat as well, so it goes faster. 80 clicks just down this river. Boom! Full of international tourists who are just losing their minds. Like, even the Americans were quiet, all right? It's just, you know. Kiwi driver just focused, doing 360s. Huge cliffs that could kill you. He's just doing his job. This sums up New Zealand to a T. Like, well, so welcome to the tour. Oh, gee, it's pretty sweet, eh? Here's all good news. We're gonna turn around and do it all again. It's like, yes, that sounds awesome. I'd like that very much. See, think about it. Anyone else does that kind of stunt work for that length of time, they'd be a little bit more proud about themselves, wouldn't they? Be like, yeah, you fucking like that shit, huh? Do you? Did you feel that, you tourist fucks? Huh? Look at me! What the fuck are you looking at? Huh? What? Oh, huh? The engine, I tell you, mate, I took a Ford and fucked a Holden with it. Sit down, stop crying. The environment, oh, fuck the environment, bro. See that bird? I'm gonna fuck it using this dead salmon as a condom. Now he wants to go to seconds. It's like, I need to calm down. Just want to leave you guys with one last bit. I used to be a pervert. I did, man, but I've changed. I've changed, man. I've changed. Yeah. I used to go to nightclubs and watch couples leave. What? I wouldn't do anything weird. I'd just follow them. 40 yards, you know. Nothing weird. And I'd go across into the parklands, you know, to get intimate. And I'd follow them. I'd hide behind a tree. I wouldn't look at them, you know. That's weird. I'd just hide behind a tree and listen and imagine what they're doing, you know. You know, you'd hear the noises. Yeah. Remember? And then yeah. And then it get faster. Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't know how you guys do it. You probably don't even use your cheek, right? But anyway, the noises would get louder, and this is my favourite bit, right? You wait till the noises get even louder and more intense, and my favourite bit, you'd run out and go, boo! Never, ever have I seen two AFL footballers run that fast. Why couldn't you run that fast last season, you fucker? Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes my DVD filming tonight. Thank you very much. I really, really am honoured to have you guys here tonight. You've been absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for coming. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Adelaide, and good night. Cheers.
Phil.
Knackered, but thrilled, really happy with that. There was some heckling, but you know, can't help that. It was all good fun. Bit drained, but I feel great. Yeah, a bit emotional. Yeah, I'd like to say hello to my little bubby, and yeah, I hope you're not embarrassed by this. You can probably hear it through the tummy. Oh, emotional. Thank you very much for watching my DVD. I had a ball making it. And thank you very much for the support. If you like my stuff, tell your friends. If you haven't liked my stuff, tell someone you don't like. Because they'll like it, and that's why they don't like you.